Hi kids! I know how it feels to struggle in math. I was just like you. But with hard work, I learned it. Come on, learn math with Teacher Rochelle. Dividing decimals or mixed decimals up to 2 decimal places.
Let us try this.
Divide the decimal by the whole number. 48 hundredths divided by 4. 48 hundredths divided by 4. The decimal point is between 0 and 4. We will put the decimal point above or in the quotient. Take note that the decimal point should be aligned with the decimal points in the dividend. Then, let us now divide. 4 divided by 4 is 1. Then 1 times 4 is 4. Then we subtract. 4 minus 4 is 0. We don't have to put 0 as the answer. Then we have to bring down 8. Then divide again. 8 divided by 4 is 2. Then multiply. 2 times 4 is 8. Subtract. 8 minus 8 is 0. Now the final answer is 12 hundredths. 48 hundredths divided by 4 is 12 hundredths. Remember, to divide decimals, follow these rules. Look at the divisor and find out if it is a whole number or not. If the divisor is a whole number, simply put the decimal point in the quotient directly above the decimal point in the dividend. Then, do the division like how you divide whole numbers.
Let us discuss this. Dividing decimals or mixed decimals up to 2 decimal places, meaning up to hundredths place. Suppose we have 72 hundredths divided by 1 and 8 hundredth, 8 tenths, sorry. So, we can see that the divisor has 1 decimal place. What we should do is we should make the divisor a whole number. How? By moving the decimal point to the right. How many decimal place? 1. So we will move this decimal place, this decimal point to the right of 8. So we will move 1 decimal place. If we move 1 decimal place on the divisor, we should also move 1 decimal place on the dividend. They should be equal. Then we will put, so the decimal point is already here in the dividend. We will put the decimal point above for the quotient. Make sure that the decimal point in the dividend is aligned in the quotient. Let us now divide. 7 divided by 18 is 0. So let us proceed to 72. 72 divided by 18 is 4. So we have 4 here. 4 times 18 is 72. So 72 minus 72 is 0. The answer is 4 tenths. Another example. If we have 3 and 900ths divided by 900ths. Okay? Again, what I said a while ago is we should make the divisor a whole number. So let's move this decimal point to the rightmost part of the divisor. So move to decimal places, 1, 2. So the decimal point is there now. For the dividend, we will move also to the decimal places, 1, 2. So the decimal point is here, and we will put the decimal point also on the quotient. Again, reminder, the decimal point on the quotient should be aligned to the decimal point on the dividend. So, we already have 309 divided by 9. 3 divided by 9 is 0. So, let's proceed to 30. 30 divided by 9 is 3. 3 times 9 is 27. So, 30 minus 27 is 3. Then bring down 9. 39 divided by 9 is 4. 4 times 9 is 36. 39 minus 36 is 3. Let's add another 0. So, bring down 0. 30 divided by 9 is 3 times 9 is 27. So, 30 minus 27 is 3. So, let's add another 0 here. Bring down the 0. 30 divided by 9 is 3. 3 times 9 is 27. Then 30 minus 27 is 3. So, we have, this is a non-terminating decimal. So, we have 34 and 33 hundredths. One last example. If we have 42, we have 42 and 7 hundredths divided by 6 hundredths. Okay. So, let us move again. Let us move to decimal places because we should put the decimal point on the rightmost part of the divisor. Then move also to decimal places. The movement on the divisor, the number of movement on the divisor should also be the number of movements in the dividend. So, let's put the decimal point here, aligned again. Let us divide. 44 divided by 6, 0. So, let us proceed to 42. 42 divided by 6 is 7. 7 times 6 is 42. 42 minus 42 is 0. Bring down 0. 0 divided by 6 is 0. 0 times 6 is 0. Okay, bring down 7. 7 divided by 6 is 1. 1 times 6 is 6. Then we have 1. Let's add another 0. Okay, 10. 10 divided by 6 is 1. 1 times 6 is 6. Okay. 10 minus 6 is 4. Add another 0 here. 40 divided by 6 is 6. Then we have 40. 6 times 6 is 36. Okay, 40 minus 36 is 4. Add another 0 here. Bring down 0. 40 divided by 6 is 6 again. 6 times 6 is 36. This is also a non-terminating decimal. So our topic is until two decimal places to the hundredths place. So we have this. However, The digit besides 6 is 6. More than this is more than 4. So we will round this 6 up. So the final answer will be 701 and 17 hundredths.
Remember, to divide decimals, follow these rules. Look at the divisor and find out if it is a whole number or not. If the divisor is a decimal, move the decimal point to the rightmost part of the divisor. Next, move the decimal points of the dividend as many places as the movement on the divisor. Then, do the division like how you divide whole numbers.
Let us answer this.
Divide the decimal by the decimal. 36 hundredths divided by 9 tenths. Dividing a decimal by a decimal, we have 36 hundredths divided by 9 tenths. Since the divisor 9 tenths has a decimal place, we will move the decimal point to the rightmost part of the divisor. So we have one move to the right. Since we moved one decimal place in the divisor, we will also move one decimal place in the dividend. So the divisor now is 9 and the dividend became 3 and 6 tenths. After which, we should put a decimal point in the quotient. Again, make sure that the decimal point is aligned with the decimal point of the dividend. Then divide as how we divide whole numbers. 3 divided by 9 cannot be, or it's 0. Then we proceed to 36. 36 divided by 9 is 4. 4 times 9 is 36. Then subtract 36 minus 36 is 0. The answer now is 4 tenths. 36 hundredths divided by 9 tenths is 4 tenths. Divide the mixed decimal by the decimal. 58 and 5 tenths divided by 30 hundredths. 58 and 5 tenths divided by 30 hundredths. We should divide a decimal or a mixed decimal by a whole number. We make sure that the divisor is a whole number before dividing. So what we should do is we will move the decimal point to the rightmost part of the divisor. So from here, we move it 2 decimal places to the right. Then we have from 30 hundredths, we have 30. For the 58 and 5 tenths, the number of movement on the divisor should be the number of movement also in the dividend. So two movements or two movement to the right on the divisor. So two movement to the right also on the dividend. So 58 and 5 tenths. Move 2 decimal places to the right. Since we can only move 1 decimal place to the right of 5, we will add 0 so that we can move 2 decimal places. Then the dividend, the new dividend now is 5,850. 5,850 divided by 30. 5 divided by 30 is 0, so we will proceed to 58. 58 divided by 30 is 1. 1 times 30 is 30. 58 minus 30 is 28. Then 285, since we brought down the 5, 285 divided by 30 is 9. 9 times 30 is 270. 285 minus 270 is 15. Then bring down another 0. We have 150. 150 divided by 30 is 5. 5 times 30 is 150. 150 minus 150 is 0. We now have 195. 5,850 divided by 30 is 195. Therefore, 58 and 5 tenths divided by 30 hundredths is 195.
You did great!
Wow, you did a very good job. See you in our next lesson.